Good evening, one and all. Hopefully, we are live. Where's the chat gone? Here it is. Here it is. Lovely. Good evening, one and all. Yeah, hopefully we've got volume. I can't even see the volume thing. Where's that? Anyway, if we're not live or got a problem, hopefully someone will tell me. But I'm pretty sure we are. I'm actually recovering from the fact I'm nearly on time. What about that? So, well done me. Thumbs up, everyone, for being on time. Please, come on. That can't be worth it. Had some new vape mail today as well, which I've already set up. So we'll talk about that in a little while. So say hello to one or two people in chat. Craig D. Evening, Craig. Oh, my word. How do I... Oh, it's Billy Lee. That, one of those words that looked a lot harder than it was, but Billy Lee is fine. Good evening to you. I can do that one. Kenny 2023, evening Kenny. Scott Lee, evening Scott. Daniel, evening Daniel. Let me just see. Oh, it comes on. That's good. I've just changed the screen a bit, and I wasn't sure if the writing would come across, and it does, and I think it's fairly clear, so that'll do for me. Another thumbs up for that. I just want a thumbs up for everything tonight. Jim Mills, evening to you, Jim. Francis Homer, good evening to you. Craig, I've said. Daniel said. Billy Lee, I've said. Repeats. Who else we got? Adrian Mason, good evening, Adrian. Hope you're okay. Mark Trigwell, Eden Mark, Adrian Mason, not Adrian, Albert, I said Adrian. Albert Valenti, Eden Albert. And Rufus, Eden Rufus. Mick King, Eden Mick, nice to see in chat. Nice to see everyone in chat, obviously. Peter 247, Eden Peter. Murray Robertson, good evening to you. Gary Tucker, Eden Gary. Quite a few of you in chat tonight. Kevin Smith, evening Kevin. Evening folks, fashionably late Mark. Well, only like 2 minutes. That's not late, is it? That's fashionably late, as you say. It's not so bad. And Eugene Robson, good evening Eugene. So there you go, I caught up with chat. Well done me. I do enjoy that. That's the edX. Is that on the Ed? It might not be the Ed. Actually, later on, what I want to do is I just want to talk to people about the edX. There's still people, I think, getting ohms jumping about. And people that have bought one, I just want you to get full use from it. So hopefully, you know, if we can just knock that on the head as to why the ohms are jumping about and get you to enjoy it, you know, I think you'll get full value from it because it is very good. Excuse me. Pulled and by. Evening to you, Paul. Just Josh. Oi oi. Evening to you. How many have we got? 33. So what am I vaping on tonight? Well, I've got one or two different bits tonight. I think let's start with an old bit on my dot mod with the what's that thing inside, the Pioneer .rba inside there. Not a bad little bridge, that one. It's pretty good. And inside there I've got the new e-liquid, which is this is not in stock yet. That's by La Tabaccaria. These are all based, there's 6 flavours. They're all based on like Victorian shortbread, which I have to say, I had to order them because they are stunningly good. They really are. They're going to break this part of the business into 2 companies, I think, but for now they've launched it under La Tabaccaria, and it is their Juice Orlando, I think the owner has done this, and oh, it's just amazing. So they are coming, they're ordered, all 6 flavours. I couldn't not order them. I'm not known for my liquids really, but if I don't order them, you won't get them because You know, I'm exclusive in the UK for La Tabaccaria, so unless you ordered them from abroad, you know, so it's not fair for me to not let you have something either. So I've got that in there. Nice panels on the dot mod, Mark. Got any spares? Well, I was gifted those, but I have also got other ones that, and in fact there's I think he's probably said this, because I've got some Yek ones in a box that aren't even on the site yet. Maybe that's what Craig is alluding to. I am bloody useless at times. So yeah, I've got these as well. They're the YC Yek ones, so they fit on the dot mod, and several others as well. Unicorn ones, I think, one or two different pieces. So we shall see. But yeah, these ones they're lovely, aren't they? They were gifted to me. It was a Christmas present from someone. So that's that. I'm on the Ed X. In fact, I think this is actually the K-Phone X, this one. It is, because I've got my Ed one there in bits somewhere. And inside there, I've got the, I nearly said Golden Virginia. La Tabaccaria Virginia. Just the normal mix-up one. The concentrate. I mean, that's my go-to, really, the Virginia. I think it's lovely. And I reckon that EdX looks alright on the Easy Mod as well. Pretty good fit on there. Works well. Wish they still did the Easy Mod, really. Just maybe changed it slightly, made it look slightly different. It was a really good mod. I've got the Tayfun, or what do I call this? Ed Fun. Ed Fun on the Ed Pennon. A lot of Eds. A GTR on here. Been enjoying that. Someone actually asked in our group if I knew where they could get one, and I had a load of them sit here that, again, I'd never put on the site. It's like Aladdin's cave around here. If you ever want anything, ask first. Just because it's not on the site doesn't mean it's I haven't got it. So I put them on the site. You'll find them under, I think, just clearance, I think. I'll just put them Ed Fun if anyone is interested. It's black and stainless steel there. Right, and that's it of the, I suppose, my little daytime. This is my, am I alone? Do we all carry a backup just in case in our pocket? You never know, do you? So normally you don't need it, but you can guarantee that day when your cotton burns or something because it's gone off in your pocket, you won't have one. But I usually carry just a little pod around with me. And in here I've got, it's the lemon one. That one, by the way, is stunning. The Cor de Mila. That's the apple. Oh, that, not many people can do a nice apple, but that really is nice. I struggle to get a nice apple. Which one? Where is this one? Here it is. Cor de Limon. That, if you can see it, Cor de Limon. So that's what's in here. Lemon's always an odd one, isn't it? It's something I quite enjoy vaping, but I can't vape for long periods of time. Just the odd little hit does me well. But yeah, not all the time. Mark says he's looking forward to trying some of the biscuit range. Yeah, they really are. I'm not just saying it. You taste a lot of juice in life, and just now and again you come across a range and think, oh yeah, that's a bit special, and this is, trust me. Mark Trickle, thank you, Mark. Ed Fun was well worth the price. Enjoy mine. Yeah, they're not bad, are they? no, I've got to say, it's not one of my favourite RTAs, but I'm happy to use it. It's one of those, really. It's a bit of a workhorse. It works, it's fine, you know, but, you know, would I buy an authentic? Probably not. But, yeah, still enjoyable nonetheless. But, yeah. Naturevape build mat. Ah, yes. Yes, Gary. I couldn't remember who it was. Gary Tucker. Let me write that down. Gary Tucker. Can't even write properly. My thing's in the way. Matt. You mean that one? I have got. Hang on a second, Gary. Just to prove, I did find them for you. Oh, I couldn't remember who'd asked. No. Oh, bearing in mind we've got a green screen, so this is going to look bizarre. There you go. Naturevape, but that is green. So yeah, if I put it in front of the table, there you go. So you can see what it's like. And for you, Gary, I'll tell you what I'll do. Next time you place an order, I'll pop it in with your order for you, because you have asked for a long time. So that is there with your name on it. Didn't even have to win a competition. It's yours. Done. Right, where are we? Build mat, yeah. Can't go wrong. Same for me. Lemons, good, but not an all-day vape. No, I can't vape them for long, Craig. I enjoy them. It's one of those weird ones. I think, well, that's really nice. And after a half an hour or so, I think, what else have I got? It's one of those. Kevin, good to see it's not just me. Let's put that on there. I even carry a backup for the backup. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's just, I've got this like little thin pen pocket in my trousers, and I tuck it in there and go to work. And the one day I forgot it, I had to go in a shop in Norwich and buy one, because I actually put my mod on the roof of a car, and I think someone drove off in the car. It was one I was like working on, and it smashed on the floor. The glass broke. So I was like, I've got no vape. So I had to go to a shop and buy one. So I won't let that happen again. I nearly always carry one with me, but ever since then, every day. And I haven't needed it since, and that was a year or so ago. Grateful Ant, evening people, evening Grateful Ant. Welcome to you. Daniel, can't wait for the strawberry biscuit one. Finally a La Tabaccaria I can vape. Yeah, well, you can vape the net tobaccos, Daniel. Well, you reckon you can't, but you can. And I know Daniel's tried it, because he mixes one up for a friend of his to get them off the old fags. So I know he's tried it. So I can't even say we don't know until he tried it, because he has tried it. Yes, strawberry. Oh, it's like strawberry. I don't know. Is it? I'm not very good with flavours, but for me, it's a bit like, it's almost strawberry milkshake, I suppose, in a way, like a sort of strawberry Chewits, but it's got this shortbread in the background, and it is, it's so bloody nice. It really is. What's that? Start the stream? I don't know what that is. I haven't told you what else I'm vaping on yet. Something I received today. Mark Trigwell. Did you receive your Arcana? Quick delivery, 2 days from Italy. Came today. Tell I got a green screen. The box looks funny. It came today. This one is worth a table cam shot, because I've got it on on there, look, on the Ed Balance, but the Stabwood one, and done that look stunning on there. Press a button. Let's put it on the table one. It's worth a close-up, this one. Here it is. How nice does that look on there? Perfect fit, isn't it? And we're on 13 watts. Now, I did watch Netvape's review of this. It was a lengthy review, but it was a very thorough one. His coil came out, my Naturevape coils, came out at 1.01, and so have mine, 1.01. So we must be as good or as bad as each other. So, yeah, can't fault that. So let's have a little vape on this. Inside here, I have got Virginia. I had to think. I've got Virginia because I know what the latter Baccaria Virginia tastes like, so I wanted to put it in here, see if the sweetness came through. It's a bit early for me to tell everybody that this tank is amazing, good, worth buying. Literally, that is my first tank of juice I've put in it. So, I'll put that on the screen actually. So it's the first I've had, but so far, I will say I'm really enjoying it. And anyone else in chat got one of these? It's the Arcana. Who made this? Arcana Mods and Pipeline, yeah, and a guy Pipeline. 22mm unique tank locking. Is it unique? I don't know if that's unique. But it is a good design, very clever design. You're a wizard, Harry. I don't know what that is. Nice, hold on to it. Wow. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, no problem. That's yours, Gary. That is your mat, your build mat for yow. There aren't that many about there. I've given one or two away in the past, but there's not that many out there. One or two reviewers had them. Some used them, some didn't. Kenny Martin H. Hello, mate. Evening, Kenny. I said hello, didn't I? Thought I did. Sure I did. Kenny, lemon meringue all year vape for me. Really? See, that's straight. Well, we're not all the same, are we? You know, we all get different things out of different juices. It's very smooth airflow, this one. Very smooth airflow. Lemon, just Josh, really? I'm not reading how it started to. You nearly had me there. Mark Roberts. Mark, is that the real Mark Roberts? Is it really the real one? It is. Yeah, banned on main Naturevape. Well, I let you in the other, well, month or two back now, Mark, but I wasn't aware you were banned. So I'll look into that. I did wonder where you got to be fair, and I didn't like to ask. Whenever you ask, it's like you're stirring the whatnot. So I wasn't doing that. So, but yeah, just curious as to what's gone on. Too realistic. After 8 years, it was like lighting. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the net tobacco. You see, I don't get that from it. Daniel, it's weird, isn't it? Weird on the flavours. I get the smell of the tobacco, but I don't get it's not like the burnt bit of smoking. So, you know, I don't think it's like that. One or two people saying, wishing Mark the best and that he's okay. Was it justice for TVP? Yeah, it is. It is, Mark. The Stabwood one is stunning. Lovely. Yeah, stunning. Free the mind, evening to you. Paul, there's someone who's got one. My Arcana, how do you pronounce it? Arcana? I suppose it is Arcana. Came today, I ordered it on Monday morning. Yeah, they're quick, aren't they? I got mine from the Gentleman's Club. I tried on a different one and it wouldn't accept my different website. It wouldn't accept my email. Just said email not recognised. So don't know why that would be. But yeah. And Mark says the Arcana is sublime in my opinion. It's certainly very smooth. There's one or two things about it I like. It's not a lot I don't like, to be fair. It's well designed. What I do like is when you tighten everything up and you go clockwise with it, it's like you've tightened the lid on clockwise. You've tightened the base of the tank clockwise. Juice flows on. Airflow clockwise. That's all open. And it's like whenever you need do it up, everything rolls into place to get it where you should have it. So you're not going to affect it by turning, clockwise. So quite clever, good design, and yeah, I think it's an elegant little thing as well. Really elegant. I've even left their drip tip on it. Give everyone who didn't see it another look under the table cam. I just think it suits the head balance really well. Looks nice on there. Of course, it would look the same if it was on like a normal one. We've got some more of the black and stainless ones coming, but they're not here yet. But they are ordered and paid for, so they will be here. Yeah, smooth airflow, nice airflow. Who said they got one again? Mark. I've left the 1.2, I think it's 1.2 airflow insert in it, and the airflow's double and wide open. I didn't know if the 1.4 would be a bit better and just turn the airflow down a bit. Interested to see what you've got yours on. Adrian, I want the Arcana 22. Yeah, I mean it's supposed to be like German or something, I think, but I would say that's made in China. It's nice, it's made well, but yeah, I don't think it's made. Doesn't actually. Does it say where it's made? No. Well, it says Pipeline are German, but it doesn't say anywhere where it's made. But I would suspect China. But it's made well, so it matters not. Doesn't matter at all. Yeah, it doesn't actually say anywhere where it's made, just where the companies are. Well, the companies can be where they want, but the fact it's made in China doesn't matter, but it's not cheap. What's that? Round figures, 100 quid. So, but say quietly, Tina didn't know. She's probably in chat, she does now. Yeah, but it is good. I'm glad I bought it, put it that way. Right, what we've got? Free the Mind. Free the Mind. I've fallen in love with the Stubby, I must admit. Been using it constantly, but before that it was the Bishop RTA, but the Arcana seems good. Yeah, I haven't tried the Stubby. Not one I tried. So it holds a lot of juice, doesn't it? The Stubby, an awful lot of juice, I think, from what I've read. But I haven't physically tried one, so. And the Bishop, of course, we know is pretty good. Rick, what's Rick got to say? Evening, Mark. Can't stop as dogs wanting his daily and trying to mind off the newly extracted tooth. Ooh, yeah, nothing worse, is there? I'd rather have extracted tobacco than extracted teeth. Never mind the Arcana. You've got any new mods coming in soon, fella? Have I got any new ones? No, I think you did actually ask about this one, didn't you? I think so. If I had one to show you, it's that one there. I think you did, but we got plenty of them. It's not new anymore. I did actually think that this little Arcana, I didn't know what to put it on. I think it does look pretty nifty on here. but it would fit. Where'd that bit of dust come from? Let's take it off there. Put it on something else. I reckon it would look sweet on the Luxem. Well, I've got a battery in there. Yeah, I have. Is it on? 5 clicks? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, there you go. It's working. Look at that. How dinky is that? Show you on the table. That's a dinky little setup, that one, isn't it? Works all right, doesn't it? So for a little stick type, look at that, look, completely gone in my mitt. So yeah, it's pretty good. A little tube mod, Luxem. It's only an 18350, the Luxem, but I like the little Luxem. It's good. Still got those, Rick. Take that off. So a nice little portable one if you wanted one on there. It might even, would it fit in here? This is a mod that I've never been able to really find anything go in it. I bought it, it was expensive. It fits. Oh my lordy. Let's put a battery in there. There's one in there, but has it got any juice in it? Sorry, there'll be a slight pause. Anyone like the top of my head? SX350J. I don't use many yee chips. See if it works. 350J. Come on. Yeah, there you go. 13 watts. You can tell what wattage I vape at, can't you? Look at that, everyone. That is an odd mod, isn't it? But it actually fits in there. There's the yee chip. Oh, the green screen doesn't get rid of that. How odd. It usually gets rid of a screen. That's a really old mod though. It's the Y stick. Who made the Y stick? God, I can't remember the name, escapes me. Let's try it. Oh. Tell you what though, sometimes it's nice to have a little mod, but it's also nice to have something fairly big. But that really does fit. Look at that, look. Dead flush in there. How cool is that? You won't get one of those mods now. Enjoy your walk, Rick, and I hope your tooth feels better soon, mate, because there's nothing worse. Craig. Never vape naturally extracted teeth, any good. Actually, Federico phoned me from La Tabaccaria. He said, I can't talk for long, I've got a tooth out. He had a wisdom tooth out. It didn't sound good. So, yeah, not good on that one. Oh my lord, look who we have in chat, everybody. A VIP. Look who we have in chat, Lambert. For those of you that don't know, Lambert worked for EH Pro, and was he working for EH Pro when I did the True Tank? I think he was. Lambert, proper geezer, nice man, and lovely to see you in chat, Lambert. I hope you're well. I think Lambert is currently working for a company doing more on the disposables, but of course if Lambert was ever to get back into the rebuildable side, I would love for you to get in contact, Lambert. A lot of respect, lovely man. Nearly extracted teeth. Yeah, also Rick got it. Wasn't natural, but the blonde Scandinavian lady took my mind off most of the odd. Don't let your wife hear you say that. Yeah, it's just horrible, isn't it? Teeth. I just got this thing about the dentist. My legs go to jelly. I'm not frightened of much, but horses and dentists, that'll do it for me. You can't control either of them. Oh, that's in Ross Mark got in there. Naturevape. I've 1.2 in, kept it fully open, but I've yet to try any other pins. Right, so you're the same as me then, Mark. So, and pulled them by 1.2 pin, air hole open. Mark, lots of lovely colours in the wood balance. Just had a butcher's. Yeah, there are some lovely ones there. There's lots sold now, so but they were nice. All different colours. They're all good. Oh, Daniel. Naturevape are made in China. That means they're making around £85 a tank. That's wrong. I don't know, Daniel, for certain they are made in China. But what I will say, I don't even care if they are, because they've obviously put a lot of thought, energy and knowledge into that design. And I don't mind paying a bit more for that. I'd rather that than the churning out the same rubbish that is no better than the one before it and probably worse. Everyone else sticks an airflow pin in, so we'll do it. And, you know, I've got no... I wouldn't pay 25 quid for that. But if someone's built it, machined it well, which this is machined well, 2 spare glasses, 4... I didn't show you in the box, did I? 4 airflow pins, 1 inside it, and 3 there. 2 drip tips. The drip tips screw in, but they're also on a 510 as normal. Bag of spares, nicely presented. I don't mind if the product is good quality. I don't mind, honestly. You could say that about the oh god over the Amazon stuff. I guarantee you that's made in China, but that's really expensive. But no one minds that, do they? You know, so they would have you believe, oh, it's only the insulators made in China. But who knows? Who knows the truth behind where any of these things are made? But it's when things are made badly, like where's the K-Fun made? Do we know for certain? But people don't mind spending 140 quid or whatever on the K-Fun. So, but we don't know, do we? Not for certain. So sorry, Daniel, I didn't mean to sound... But honestly, what people make doesn't bother me if the work is put in and the hard yards is done. And intelligent. I don't mind. I don't mind that. They deserve to earn good money. Kenny says probably not a lot in truth. Bishop. Those wood balance are good mods, I heard. Yeah, they are. They're nice little mods. They've got the 5A vape chip in, which is like the DNA 60. The DNA 60 will actually go in there. I've fitted them in the past. Not cheap for Chinesium clones, then balanced stabwoods. Is it even stabwood? Well, yeah, they are stabwood. No, they weren't cheap, and you know, but they were nicely made. So they are what they are. I had to pay a lot for them. I thought they were nice. I still think they were nice. So there they are. And no, they're not balsa. What else have we got here? Oh, yee-hee, never mind, shite mod. Yeah, but I haven't got a lot of yee-hee chips, to be honest. But I don't think, you know, they're not rubbish. But what I did notice about yee-hee chips is they always seem to be like working in the background. So they don't last as long. You know, your battery doesn't last as long. But, you know, do they hold the ohm stable? Yeah, I'd say they do. What's that, Kenny? Just heard Yee smashed phone, snapped headphones, stuck screwdrivers in ears, burned all Yee mods I have en route. Oh, see. I bought it because I like the bloody shape, alright? I don't care. Lambert made the Kelpie. No, he actually didn't. He had nothing to do with the Kelpie. Craig. EH Pro, what happened to them? Someone jocked them, bankrupt them. Oh, I see. Yeah, they just they were in like sort of shared a production line with Artery, didn't they? And they then, I think, amalgamated. Artery kept going, and EH Pro didn't. But yeah, shame. They were nice people, all nice people. You know, it's good. Yeah, I don't. Hang on a minute. There's Mark saying about 100 quid for that. I don't know it is made in China. I don't know that for certain. I'm assuming it. You know, how do you know where anything is made? But we just know that most of the stuff is, although it goes under a different brand. But anyway, we've done that one. K-Fun's made in North Korea. Are they, Craig? I don't know. Who knows where anything's made? All right, okay. So what I wanted to do, I've caught up a chat for once ever. So let's put that to one side. I wanted to just talk about the K-Fun X, or the Ed X, that people are having problems with ohms jumping about. So what I want to do is put it on the table here. So I think I know why this one hasn't got a drip tip on. So let's take the base out. This part is a bit hard to unscrew. Now I made that's not very good, but looks like someone's tooth. It's a plastic. I just rolled up a bit of this. Is hot plastic that you heat up in water and then mould it around what you want. And I moulded it around here. See if I can take it off. There you go. Just to make it easier to unscrew this bit. So if you unscrew the deck, just be careful when you do. Like if you get, where's a screwdriver? This will do. It's not a screwdriver, but if you use that part there, let's blow that up a bit. Come on, in, that'll do. If you prise between those two screws, you will damage it. So I'd try not to do that. Just be careful. So then this piece should pull out. There you go. There's O-rings all over there. Now a lot of you, even though have got these, probably haven't broken it down this far. Then the piece in the middle, I don't know, you might have done. Might be assuming incorrectly. So that's your bottom there, like that. So make sure you keep that insulator in the bottom there. But it's this piece that, and where I think the problem is coming is inside here. See if I can hold it up. Come on, focus in. This part here, screws, is threaded and obviously holds your pin, your positive pin here, or terminal, in place. Now there is a little socket down there, a little thread, but I haven't got one. So I'm going to be very coarse and crude and carefully nip that with a pair of pliers. But that unscrews there. It's when this bit here is loose, I think, the problem occurs. So again, let's zoom in a bit closer. Right in there. Right. So you can see this on top. there like that, and that centerpiece goes through it. There's also an insulator there that goes on there, and obviously your airflow. Come on, focus in. Do yourself a favour. Come on, probably too close because I've zoomed in, haven't I? Come on, that's it. Your airflow adjuster obviously is at the bottom, and there is like a nut there, look, but I didn't have a socket to fit that. Airflow comes at the side under that insulator, and then this piece threads inside there. So there's quite a lot to this. People that said, oh, it's just like the K-Fun 2019 or whatever, it really wasn't. So if you hold that terminal while you're threading it, that should go on there. Just make sure I've got it on properly. I'll get my nasty looking old pliers on there. Just be careful, don't grip it too hard. So there, if you tighten that into that, you won't get, your ohms will not jump around, and I think that is what's causing it. So if anyone's got one, they think I'm fed up with it, ohms are jumping around, blah blah blah, I think that would be your cure, because I had one, in fact it was this one that was jumping around, and once I'd done that, that cured all my problems. Let's just screw that on something. Just any old flat model do, just to get that. That's it. I just wanted that bottom bit in. Just give that O-ring a little moisten. Go on, in you go. And then tighten that up. They are tight though, like I say, from new, or should be, but it's people think it's the deck. It's more that screw underneath, I think. So that's now tight, and it will go in and out properly as it should. Put a coil in there now and you're done. All sorted. Fits nicely. So hopefully that's helped someone who hasn't delved that far. There you go. And there's your K-Fun all set up again, or would be if I had a coil in it. There you go. Right, what's everyone been saying? Because I haven't been looking at all. Artery only really made those AOI things. No, they made loads. Kenny the Artery, they did the Nugget. Go on here. There's their Artery Nugget. They sold in their thousands, they did. Vape have them crow. 3F Vape? What they got? Kenny had a hard push to find vape gear, not from yeah, that's right, it is. If you look at the current crop of companies, unless you go German or Philippines, what's your point? Adrian, oh, my K-Fun Lite Plus, I find the positive pin doesn't make the best connection with a couple of my mods. The threading and positive aren't long enough for those two mods. Mike Haynes, evening to you, Mike. Just finished work. Poor man. So I don't know if anyone in chat has suffered with the problem with the Ed X or the K-Fun X, but that is your cure for it anyway. Yeah, come on lads, no niggling in chat. If there's any niggling going on, hopefully it's done in good humour. Because that's obviously not what this show's about. We just have a general chat and a catch up. We all try and help each other, you know, so that's what I'd rather it be. Yeah, personalities do come into it sometimes, but let's try and keep it nice, keep it civil. I'll let it go on this one for a little while. Naturevape, sorry, not been on much. Having lots of IRL. Come on, help me out with that. I don't know what IRL is. Shit like yourself. I presume, is it something real life? Don't know. Someone help me with that. IRL, I'm crap at those things. I really am. Mike says he'd love Kenny's shows but would miss the lives. Yeah, I had a little look in on the show. Kenny and Craig had a little look on the show, said hi to them on Saturday, so yeah, that was all good. We're actually in the middle of watching something, but I popped in, say my hellos for, I don't know, quarter an hour, 20 minutes, and departed. No reflection on you boys. It's just what I did. See, it was something real life. I was nearly there, wasn't I? In real life. Well, sorry to hear that, Mike. Hopefully that all resolves itself. Also, Seamus Wright 37. How you doing today, Mr. Naturevape? I'm very well, thank you, Seamus. Very well. I'm fine. Fine and dandy. Where's Lambert gone? He said he's hello and disappeared. Where you gone, Lambert? So has anyone else got anything they want to ask about? Oh, in chat there is. What have we got updated wise? Something came in today. It was the mango, peach and papaya concentrate. We've been out of that for about a month or so, and it is a popular one. So anyone that has been waiting for that, that's now back in stock. And not that they went out of stock, Gorilla bottles as well. Can't believe how many Gorilla bottles we get through. I think we had 400 or 500 very recently. They're nearly all gone, but they've been replaced. So you wouldn't believe it, would you? Gorilla bottles. So the other thing that I did a review. One or two of you might have watched it. Hopefully you did. It was on the Fishbone. Where's one? Here. Bioethanol stove. So if you didn't watch that, have a look, because they're cracking little stoves. It's really good, and I will be selling them as well. So just branching into something a bit different. It's, for me, the benefits of being able to light a stove indoors if there is a power cut with bioethanol, because no carbon monoxide, is huge, and not having to pump it up or anything. It's self-perpetuating. So yeah, I just loved them. I thought they were right up my street, so I've stocked them. They're on the site, but they're not here yet. They will be here soon. So is there any other questions that anyone's got, or do we finish up? 9:25. Yay! Because I think I've said everything I wanted to say. There's nothing really that I can think of that I've missed. I wanted to show the K-Fun. I've done that, and tell you about these La Tabaccaria flavours, which the Victorian biscuity ones, which I've done now, and they are ordered. That's confirmed. They're done. Oh, they'll be in with that order. We had the Grand Reserva Kentucky, but we never had just the straight Kentucky in the concentrates, but we will have with the next order. That's coming as well. So I'm personally looking forward to that. I do like a Kentucky. Rufus, there was an RDA called the Fishbone. Yeah, I think there was. And I was trying to remember that as well, Rufus. I thought, I'm sure there was an RDA called the Fishbone. So you've got the same thought as me. Oh, Mike. Mike. I ended up £10 up on my investing for the year. Mike, you were doing so well. What happened? What killed it? You were doing better than me, I think, at one point. I think I ended up... I actually got a couple of dividends come through afterwards. Let's have a look. Let's get on it. That one. Here it is. Insights, isn't it? I think. Oh. Once you've made your first investment. Well, I did. Right, activity. That was when I sold them all. There's my bank card there, but get rid of that. Didn't mean to show that. It doesn't say now where. How daft is that? So if you sell all your shares, that doesn't tell you where you are with them. How odd. I was about 50 odd quid up. I did take a screenshot at the time. That's just the watch list, so that's not it. Oh. January statement. What's that say? No, it doesn't really say. Oh, I don't know then. I don't know what to tell you. Can't tell you, can I? Poor. Doing alright in the other ones. But, yeah, I mean, that was a bit of fun. I just wanted to pro. I think I ended up, Mike, in the end, was it 17% up? Something like that. Which I thought was good in a year that was quite disastrous for most people. You know, I thought it was all right. But in money terms, it was, I think I put in about 450 and took 500 out, so it was all right. Not a problem, Mark. Don't worry. Not a problem at all. Craig, Chinesian balloons. That was bizarre, wasn't it, Craig? I mean, talk about fire a missile at a balloon. Couldn't they have just popped it with a knife and let it slowly sink rather than shoot it with a missile? A bit over the top, wasn't it? But yeah, that's weird. That is weird. Weird stuff. Yeah, RDA, yeah, got that one. Done that one. I must have missed some of the chat. Yeah, it was, Kenny. It was just a balloon. Who knows what was in it? Was it a spy balloon? Was it a weather balloon? We don't know, do we? But even so, if it came into their airspace, couldn't they have just lassoed it and pulled it down? And said, that's in our airspace. It's here if you want to pick it up, but you're not flying it across here. But instead of that, they have to add a missile to it and make it, you know, so much drama. Bizarre, isn't it? Eugene, what happened to Mix E-Juice? I don't know what happened to Mix E-Juice. No idea. It was glass. It was glass, was it, Rufus? Well, you couldn't pop that then. Glass, and still it took a missile to break glass. Yeah, I'm pleased about that as well, Mark. Kentucky, I wanted just the normal concentrate of that the first time. They couldn't they didn't have any, they couldn't do it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that myself. It fell through the floor with Amazon and Lucid, and it's ah, yes, of course. Yeah, thank you, Daniel. The penny's dropped now. Eugene said mix juice. Yeah, it's the... I don't know what happened to that. Yeah, it's the mixing It's the one I used with all the dials on the site. I don't know if I had a picture there somewhere of it. I don't know, but yeah, the link is broken on the site. You can't get through to it, can you? So what I'll do is, I'm glad you said that, I'll put a link to a different mixing calculator. But it's a shame because that was really clear and easy to see. I got a picture of that anyway? No, not that I can see. No, don't think I have. But yeah, so I don't know, Eugene, no idea. But whether they just took it down for some reason, I don't know why they did, because it's a shame, but it's a good one. But I shall find another, put a link to it, help us all. Anyone else know a good mixing calculator, a nice, easy, clear one for people to see? Then yell out. I can't remember the other one I used now, but I'll put a link up. Glad you mentioned that. Evening, Jed. Just woke up, go back to the beginning. Yep, you haven't missed that much. Well, depends if you want to know about the Arcadia or not. Daniel, Mike, if you're using free trade, try switching trading 212. Much more accessible to all companies and instant cash out. It is a better app. I used Trading 212 for my own personal one, but I didn't want to mix it up on here with that site. So let's show you something on here. Oh, I don't want to show you that one. Let me find an appropriate one. Appropriate. I'm not trying to find a profitable one, just appropriate one. Where's that? Here we go. There's a NASDAQ one, that'll do. And I think I've got the graph on there. Yes, I have. So let's share my mobile. So yeah, this is the layout of Trading 212. So this is like the NASDAQ. It's an ETF basically of the NASDAQ. So that's over a maximum period of time. That's over this year. The dotted line is where I am. So I'm up 9.72%, woohoo, at the moment. Overall on the year it tells you how much it's up or down, but these are the charts that I use. Let's move that one out of the way. The green line, green and red bars obviously being the price, and the other ones are trend lines that I just tend to use. So you can see I followed it all the way up. That would be typically where I bought, where they sort of all crossed over. Just something that I use. There we are. But yeah, Trading 212 is I think a better one. If you think they're doing it again, Mike, or whether you cashed out and thought that was a lot of hassle for 10 quid, I don't know. Kenny, get two kids with a slingshot. Didn't they show, someone told me they showed pictures of people try to throw bottles at it and bring it down. So it's just bizarre. Absolutely bizarre state we're in the world at the minute. Missile might have cost more than the balloon. Yeah, so where did the missile end up? It must have just gone straight through it and kept going. Don't know. Quite strange. Bill Bottoms, what's Bill got to say? Been launching the jets and cost of missile that probably cost $500,000. Yes, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy, isn't it? Was it really, Daniel? 60,000 foot, that's one hell of a lasso. Yeah, but you know, think big, Daniel. Think big. Oh, I see. Sorry, Rufus. Got the wrong end of the stick. It's the fishbone RDA. It was glass. Yes, it was. It was glass. I remember that now. Not the balloon. Yeah, sorry. Been a long day and all that. The balloon was a fishbone. Yeah, sorry, Eugene. I got the wrong end of the stick. I know what you mean now. So yeah, the website is gone. It is so. But I'll get another link to another juice mixing one and put it up. It is a shame though, because that one was just so clear. It took me a long while to find that one. Will this come on the screen? Yeah, it was like that, wasn't it? And yeah, it did look good. Oh God, how do I get rid of it? Does that one get rid of it? No. Oh, bugger. Can someone help me? How do I get rid of this off the screen? Ah, here we are. I've never dragged anything on like that before. I just saw it on my desktop. So, yeah, that was the one. But we'll find another. Glass balloons. You just never know, do you, in life? There's some funny things. What's all the shite talking? Yeah, Kenny's Tech Reviews. Yeah, we've digressed a bit. I think we've exhausted everything vaping that we want to talk about, so we're just chewing the cud and talking about glass balloons. So, weirdo in chat. Daniel, he says he uses the Vape Tool app. Very good for mixing. Is that an app then, Daniel? So you can get it on your phone. That would be an Android app for you, because you're not Apple, are you? I haven't actually looked on my phone. Let's see if they do an app. Let's have a look. No, I'll look later. That could be 10 minutes of you looking at the top of my head again. So we'll look later. ELR, decent mixing site. Thank you, Jim. Have a look at that one. And Vampire Vape of an easy calculator to use. Thanks, Albert. Put that on there as well. I actually asked them as well if they would mind me using their site, and they said no, they'd be pleased if I did. So it was nothing that I don't. It is the website that's down, but I just don't know why. Rufus is off. Good night, Rufus. Take care. Thanks for popping in. Right, well, I think we've come to an end. There's nothing seriously else I wanted to say, so there's no point in just being here for the sake of it. We're 25 to 10 anyway. We're done an hour. If anyone else hasn't got any questions to ask me or anything that they're unsure about anything, then we'll call that a night. I will continue to use this Arcadia. Arcadia? Is that what it's called? Arcana. Arcadia. I'll get all my worms in the middle. Arcana. I'll continue to use this. I'll probably do... thanks, Dan. There's a link there. Right, that's for the mixing thing. I'll probably do a review of this RTA because I think it's worth it. It has got some nice features. And if anyone hasn't watched Nathan's review, Net Vapor, give that a look if you want to know more about it quickly. He did do a very in-depth review, as he always does. I think you'll get a lot of benefit from that. So, yeah, give that a look. Mike, you're still in chat. The shares, no one seemed, with the exception of a few, that sort of interested in it. So, I kind of knocked it on the head now. But, it's I still do it in my life. It's still something that interests me. Maybe I'll set up a separate something or other, maybe even a separate channel, and do it and just start afresh doing that. I don't know what to do with that, or maybe I won't do anything, just carry on doing it myself. But it'd be nice to have. Do you remember, like, years ago, that they'd have clubs, you know, people that are members of clubs, like an investing club, and they'd meet up in the pub once a month and talk about what they'd done and what they were going to do. That kind of thing, but obviously not in a pub. But from here, maybe some sort of group. I don't know. If you got any ideas or want to be part of it, give me a knock. That'll do. That'll do well. Eugene, how may I join the WhatsApp group? Yeah, quite easily, Eugene. If you send me a text or an email, text probably, because I'll have your number then, and I'll send you an invite, and my mobile phone number is on the website. And actually what I'll do, I'll put it on here. There you go. That's my number. Send me a text, and I'll give you an invite, and you can join. It's a nice little group. We're a friendly little lot. It's only a small group, and everyone helps everyone. It's really good. Mike's just signed up. Well done, Mike. You should have said, Mike. You could have got a free share, and so would I. Or Daniel. Someone sent you a link. But Trading 212, Mike, is loads better. Loads better. And as Daniel put on there, that there was a waiting list. There was, and it went on and on for months and months and months. But, you know, you can now get on it. So, yeah, it's good. Oh, excellent. Thanks, Mike. Sounds good. Count me in. Yeah, it's just something that, you know, I enjoy. And it's maybe doing it, I don't know, because I've got all my private ones on, like I've just shown you, just one on Trading 212, and I don't want to confuse the two. If I'm going to do a similar thing again, I've still got that money in the free share one, so I'll just use that on a different one. But anyway, we'll have that conversation. Send me a text or something, Mike, and we'll have a chat about it. All right. Okay, so until next time, thanks everyone for watching. We haven't had that many sort of questions tonight. It's been a funny old night in a way, but I've enjoyed it. Hopefully you have. One or two new bits that we're talking about. I hope there's some more new stuff coming. I know I've got these burners, but it's not really vape related. They just piqued my interest, and you wait. If we get the power cuts that the government say we're not going to get, why bring it up then? You wait. There'll be people be climbing all over themselves to buy them. So we'll see. And I'm not wishing that on anyone, because we don't want them. So, but anyway, everyone, thanks ever so much for watching. Till next time, take care. See you soon. Probably 2, maybe 3 weeks' time. Thanks, boys. Bye.